Welcome to the Somerset String Festival featuring all our string players grades 4 through 12. I am Ira Schaefer, Coordinator of Fine and Performing Arts. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for supporting music in our Schools Month. Big thank you to our administration, our principals, and our superintendents. Big hand for them for their support of music. I'd also like to thank the Somerset Friends of Music. They help us out in lots of ways, so big hand for them as well. This concert, especially if you are a 4th grade parent, is to show the progression from 4th grade to 5th grade through the middle school to the high school. So especially if you're a 4th grade parent and have been listening to 6 months of the beginnings of string playing, you will see that it gets better quickly and exponentially. So our 4th grade group is up first. They've been playing for just 6 months. This will actually be their first concert all together. In December, they had a concert at their school, but played only by themselves. The 4th graders at their own home schools. So this is the first day that they played all together. There's about 96 or so of them. So they've been working hard. And they are under the direction of Miss Emily Ferris. Miss Ferris. Okay, now that our little transition is just about over, I turn it over to Mr. Monty with the fifth grade strains. Mr. Monty.
How you doing? Okay, let's see, there in that other zip code down there, and in the north zip code over here, we have grade 5 students, and these represent the 3 elementary schools. Just take a quick second and recognize the school. Chase Street School, raise your bow. Let's give them a hand. Put down, North Elementary. Okay, and South Elementary. Okay, what we do in grade 5 is we introduce harmony, and we do stuff that's a little trickier than grade 4. Okay, we're going to start off with one of the many pieces that's good for this level, and this is German folk song. Okay, the next piece we're going to do, we're actually going to do it 3 times. This is a piece entitled Perpetual Duet. The original one was Perpetual Motion that was written by a very famous violin instructor years ago. But anyway, so what we did was we created a duet part. So we're going to do part A first, and then we're going to do it again, play part B, and then we're going to put them together. And it'll be beautiful, okay? We'll see what happens. Okay, so here's part A of Perpetual Duet. Okay, that's only part of the song. Okay, now I'm going to do part B. have, some of them play part A, some of them play part B. It was interesting, they were saying to me, well, what are we going to do, you know? And we were rehearsing about an hour ago, and I said, well, I'm going to do what Brady did in the Super Bowl. I'm going to call it audible. I said, you got to be ready, because I'm going to tell you right now. Let's have cellos and violins, B. Cellos and violas, part A, violins, B. Okay, guys? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, and ready, go. Okay, thank you very much. You did a great job. You can give it up again. Come on, let's go. You know, I always ask the students, you got to pick a parent, you know, to kind of try to teach how to do it, and they come back and they say, well, it's a disaster. Not easy to do, they did a great job. Let's turn it over right now. After we have our 4th graders come in, it'll be time for Mrs. McKechnie in grade 6.
Hi. This is all very weird for me because I'm a band teacher, but there are not enough teachers. This 6th grade group has been a real great joy for me to work with, but their actual teacher is Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Monty. I've just been given the pleasure of working with them for today. We're going to start off with She May Safely Grades once 4th graders take their seat. Mr. Monty says it a little different than that. And now, the 7th and 8th grade orchestra under Mr. Schaefer.
Okay, thanks so much. Before we go on, I just wanted to thank a lot of other people. We had several parent volunteers who helped out tonight, especially with 4th grade. Some people said it was like herding cats. I said it's probably more like herding snakes. So big hand for our 4th grade volunteers. And whether they wanted to volunteer or not, we also had some teacher volunteers. We got Mr. Bianco back there, Mr. Ruda was there, Miss LaFontaine from North was here, and Mrs. Roush was here, and Mr. Thompson actually came by too. So thank you to them for helping out. So the first group that's going to play is this inner circle here, which is the select strings, and they're going to play a tune called the Continent. Okay, now we turn it back over to Ms. Ferris with the high school groups. Ms. Ferris.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Emily Caniel, and I'm the Vice President of the orchestra. Tonight, we will be playing the Odyssey by Sophia Valiente, and I'd like to give a warm welcome to our new teacher, Ms. Ferris. And the next song that we are going to be playing is The Theory of Everything by Johann Johansson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cameron Fleet, and I am the orchestra president. Our next piece will feature the chamber ensemble. This is a self-conducted ensemble that this is an extracurricular activity. They meet every week after school to prepare for this concert, and the next piece will be New World Symphony by Anthony Dvorak. We hope you enjoy it. Now, if any of you have been to the high school concerts within the last 3 or 4 years since I've been here at least. Many of you may know that I like to add a little pun in about whatever song we're playing. I like to make a little joke or whatever, but this time, especially as a senior, it's a little more emotional this year. So we're going to put the puns aside, and I'm going to talk about some people that the orchestra and personally myself are all thankful for. So we're going to start out with the teachers who brought us up here from the beginning. That's Mr. Monty and Mr. Schaefer. So a round of applause for them. Ms. Farris, who's been with us since February to help us prepare for this concert. It's very, very tough to come in the middle of the year with songs and really prepare. She's had a very tough job and she's really stepped up to the plate, so round of applause. Ms. Aruba, who's been with the seniors for 3.5 years. We couldn't have gotten here without you, so thank you. And now, my compadres, the 13 other seniors, please stand to be recognized. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being with us for the last 9 years. Thank you. We do have one more concert coming up next month, so this isn't the end for us. However, we have 2 of our seniors who this will be their last concert. They will be in California at the DECA International Conference in April. And that is, ironically enough, our Music Town Princess and our Music Town Queen, Haley Chase and Haley Langton. So we're going to have a round of applause. And for them, we have our Music Town King coming out to see what we have brought for you. On behalf of the entire orchestra, thank you for all that you have done for this orchestra this year and in years past. On behalf of the seniors, thank you for playing with us for the last 9 years. And on a personal note, thank you for keeping me sane and keeping me from going crazy every time I try to get this orchestra together. So, you are the backbone of this orchestra, and I cannot thank you both enough. It has been an honor performing with you. On with the show, our final selection will be featuring Brittany Comfrey and Autumn Ray Ray with violin solos. We also have Julie Bulio on drums. Our next piece is The Magical World of Pixar, which is a medley of hits from classic Disney Pixar movies. See if you can pick out what ones they're from. We hope you enjoy, and thank you again for coming out. we're gonna have a rap battle. I did forget the most important people I'd like to thank, actually. And that is the parents. All of you are the reason why we are sitting here today. So I'd like to give you a round of applause to yourselves. Especially, you have the parents who stuck it out like mine and been here for the last 8-9 years, and also the fourth grade parents. This is the first conservation students. Thank you for all the support you've given us. And it's really quite something to see the progression. My family, lucky them, this is the first and only time I get to see all 3 kids at a string fest, 4th, 10th, and 12th grade. It's crazy to see the progression. So, thank you to all the parents, because without you, this would not be possible. Now I'm going to stop talking to you, piece of shit.
I agree. Thank you, Cameron. I just want to say a few more thank yous. The decorations that you see are thanks to the high school students. So a big round of thanks to the high school students who helped us get after. And Cam is 100% correct. It takes a lot of support to make this program happen. You don't see too many student programs in the area. You don't see too many excellent student programs in the area like you see here. So thank you to the teachers, the administration, the school committees, and both communities of Somerset and Berkeley. A big round of applause for yourselves. Thank you. And a huge thank you to my colleagues, Mr. Monty, Ms. Fez, Mr. Ruda, and our honorary string person, Mrs. McKechnie. And so we now finish up on one more thing. So just a reminder, and I say it every year, those guys over there were over there just 6 years ago, 5 years ago. It doesn't take long to get over to that side, but it does take a lot of commitment. So keep up the good work. We are going to finish up with a big Mr. Monty, God Bless America finale. Please join us in singing. Thank you. After we are done, we are going to send the students back to their areas with their instrument and music. They will then come back out here to get their stands and meet you. So they're going to come back to the gym. So just hang. All right, and the only way we get this thing to stay together is if I count this out loud on the microphone. Ms. Ferris, you good? Mr. Monty? Mr. Gannon? 4th grade? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.